How was the experience in total?
Yes, it was great. I think I had a very different expectation about how things would be based on the only exposure that I've had to this type of surgery by someone close to me in the United States. And I feel like this whole process, the way that it's structured by Dr. Urson and his staff, and the way that it's managed, I feel like it is at least incredibly different from what I saw in the United States. And I think it's much more peaceful and much more informed, and feels very supported, especially since I am in Istanbul in Turkey for the first time ever, and I'm here by myself. So I think one wouldn't be this comfortable unless it was the entire process was a comfortable process. I would say the experience starts before you get here, obviously. So having a dedicated patient coordinator. I was Melissa, and she's the bomb. But every single staff member that I have come into contact with has been just as kind and just as professional and just as poised. So I think one, starting with a dedicated person that can answer your questions and act as a go-between for you and the doctor, and then meeting Dr. Urson via video first time, I was completely confident. He just has a very kind, composed manner, and I don't think it's a put on. He has been consistent in every single interaction I have had with him, and his staff speaks very highly of him. His staff, I work in the healthcare field, his staff is 10 out of 10. And I think you can only have that because they work for someone who treats them with much value, and then they have much value for each other and for the patients. So I would highly recommend, if at all possible, if you're considering coming to Istanbul and working with ClinicWise, I would recommend the package if it's possible. I think having assistants who are tied to the doctor, have the same values that their company has, just them coming to meet you in the small things, right? So when you check out when you're discharged from the hospital, when you're getting picked up from the airport, or when you have to go kind of maybe from one place to your preoperative test, any kind of small thing, I think having, even if you had a family or friends member here, I think having a member of Dr. Urson's staff it just makes you feel, like I said, more supported. It makes you feel more protected, and I think it ensures that they will manage other people and other staff on your behalf. So if you do need any sort of go-between, you have them, and you, like I said, also you can kind of just stay at peace and just worry about what you need to know and what you need to do well to have the best outcome possible. Unlike maybe some others, I made this decision in a very, very quick period of time. I did not do a lot of research. I did not spend a lot of time on doctors. I felt inside my spirit very strongly with what I read on the internet when I first looked into this about ClinicWise, and obviously by a blessing got the absolute best patient coordinator who is not here to sell or close the deal. He is here to be your partner, and to make sure that you feel like you're making the best decision, and also to support you if you decide that this isn't the decision for you. And that made it possible for me to have one or two conversations and do pictures, do a video, fill out an application, get a quote, and feel good to move forward with it. It's very quick. I wanted to have the surgery as soon as possible because I'm traveling a lot, and the staff, did everything possible to ensure that happened, and it moved very quickly. And then from the time you arrive here, it's really a very quick process. And I think for any of us, we all have lives and that we need to go back to. So that's a really good thing. And like I said, just knowing that you don't have to call a taxi and you don't have to worry about how much, directions from one place to the next or any of those things. I mean, the only thing you want to worry about is loving this country, which I adore, and being able to see what you can when you're here. And then meeting the wonderful people, whether it's the staff or it's just the local Turkish people, they're awesome. And getting prepared for your surgery and then healing. You don't want to be thinking about anything else, and I think that is incredible value for the price, which again, I'm representing only myself and only what I understand of the pricing in America, but this is value that exceeds the cost. So just kind of think about your peace of mind. When you think about the package that they're offering it to you to ensure that you have the most seamless, peaceful experience possible, not to get other business opportunities for those in Turkey, at least I believe.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I feel spoiled now.
Just honest.
Yes, I am.